Hello, this is Blue Star, defender of Equestria, and this is my next blind reaction video. Episode 6 of Season 9! Yeah! Well, last week's episode was okay, not great. It kind of got old and tedious kind of fast, but I did like what it was trying to do. You know what, chasing perfection is usually not a good idea. Or, you know what, you made a mistake, don't stress about it, it'll be fine. And sometimes you can learn more by making mistakes than you can by succeeding all the time. If I ever get to be an old pony, I hope I'm just as active as those ponies, so... And it was nice to see Twilight being allowed to just be good old Twilight, so, yo! So anyway, the next episode is about to start. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1...
Highlights in the world of sports.
Oh.
Fever has swept Equestria. What started as a backyard hobby for fruit farmers and the like has blossomed into a literal phenomenon. With something for every pony.
Duck.
Unicorns, Pegasi, and Earth ponies alike can't
Cool.
get enough of this breakthrough sport.
Oh, good.
And with its popularity still on the rise, football fans want, nay demand, an institution catering to their new obsession. And the ponies of Appaloosa answered the call, delivering a state-of-the-art locale where fans Equestria over can celebrate their passion. The Buckball Hall of Fame. Though, given the game's recent nature, the only inductees so far will be the members of the current championship team from Ponyville.
Oh, cool.
Do you think they know we're here?
Shh, don't tell
I
them.
think they have a pretty good idea.
Yeah, zoom out.
A pretty good idea about what?
Interesting.
My little pony, my little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. Until you all shared its
Yo.
magic with me. Big adventure, tons of fun. A beautiful
Okay, better
heart
stop now.
sharing kindness. It's an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends?
Oh. So, interesting. It's like, it sounds like another non-Equestria shattering episode. In some ways, I was kind of expecting more from the final season. It's like, and we've also had this ginormous monster plot introduced at the beginning, but, well, maybe they're still preparing for the next battle, but we shall see. The season is still young. At the same time, I think it's been a good season so far. I mean, yeah, we've been like, you know, in some ways wrapping up things, you know, or finishing up things with other characters and stuff. I think it's the short answer. So I think, you know, which is probably the way to go, because it's the last season. But it's gonna be an awesome season, so yo-ho. So, we shall see. But yeah, it's like I didn't really have much to say at the beginning of this, because I'm like, oh, okay. First of all, it's just, oh, Buckball's taking off. Yo, that's cool. It's like, oh, and merchandising. Of course, it's always about the merchandise. But, yeah, but otherwise, I'm like, okay. And it's like, oh, they've been... Like, Ponyville ponies have been inducted into the Hall of Fame. Again. Yay! It's like, I'm starting to think, does anybody not know who these ponies are? Let's see, they saved Equestria multiple times, now they're in the Buckball Hall of Fame. But, still, I mean, I don't know, but, yeah, it feels like at this moment there's not really much to talk about. It's like, but, oh, good for Buckball and, you know, the Ponyville ponies, and... Yeah, and snails, yo, and I did like that line. It's like, oh, there's something for every pony. It's like Pegasi, unicorns, and Earth ponies. I mean, that's cool, yo. But anyway, we are back, so we are about to find out what happens next. So yo.
I can't believe the ponies of Appaloosa built this place. Yeah, especially after their team lost to us. They
Oh.
really love
Common
Buckball.
ground.
Oh my gosh, it's you! I can't believe you're you!
Yay! Here.
I mean,
Yes,
see
yes.
Ponyville? Yeah!
Yay!
Yep, it does.
Yeah.
Much for an autograph!
Bits for autographs, eh?
Hey. No.
Snails, you thinking what I'm thinking?
Probably
What's
not.
the sound of one hoof clapping?
Yeah, I mean, no! How many of you would pay for an autograph
Oh,
from
no.
my best friend Snails.
Stop him! Stop him!
Wow, that's a lot of writing.
Yeah, it is.
Proud they decided to honor us.
Bye.
Thought I'd get to be in anything like a Hall of Fame.
Aw. Really? Wait a minute.
You count a Royal Order of Party Planners Memorial Library, which I don't, because every
What?
party planner gets one of those eventually.
Really? Not to mention you do have a stained glass window in the castle. Wow. Duck. Hmm. What? That was a lot of bits.
I hope Snails finishes signing autographs soon. We can't play without him, and if we lose or forfeit one game, we'll be out of the tournament.
Oh.
Well, he better get his flank over here then. You have to win the first few games without me cheering you on.
Oh,
Aw.
Applejack was too busy to come, so she made me promise to go to all the museum exhibits and tell her about them. I'm gonna try and get in first and beat the crowd so I can get back to the tournament faster.
Okay.
oh, then you'd better hurry. Looks like there's already a line.
What?
Yeah,
The
open
doors
up.
aren't even open yet. What kind of
Who's in
sports
there?
fan camps out
That
for a
looks
museum?
familiar.
The real question is, what kind of sports fan doesn't?
Yo.
Ribble Pants?
Rainbow Dash, fancy meeting you here.
Fancy meeting me? I'm a sports pony. Of course I'd be here. What's fancy is you being here. If fancy meant confusing.
There's nothing fancy or confusing about it. You can't keep me away from that buckball rink. I'm the
good.
biggest fan there is.
Oh, good.
It's a buckball field. And you are?
Oh, sure, but with all the bucking and the balling on the buckball field, which is
I
where they
sense
play
something.
buckball. I wanted to be
So
first
does she.
to experience the grand history of the sport. I guess only a real fan would understand that. Oh, perfect timing. Rainbow Dash, I'd like you to meet Clear Sky, the most amazing pony I've ever met.
Oh.
You've met Daring Do, so that's probably an exaggeration. No
Yeah.
None taken. When it comes to describing your special sun pony, a little exaggeration's normal. And I feel the same way about you.
Aw.
offense. And who is this?
This is my daughter, Windsprint.
And
Oh.
she is pretty amazing too.
Wind,
Yay.
did you thank Quibble for camping out so we'd be first in line?
I see.
No problem. I probably would have done it anyway. I mean, I can't wait to see the evolution of the buck basket from farm to field.
I think I understand
that sounds
now.
Just, I mean, oh, wow. There
It's
is
like,
a
good
lot
guy.
to see.
Yo.
I'd rather see the game.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean,
Oh.
sure, that makes sense. We could just go to the tournament
Oh,
instead.
poor guy.
No. Quibble planned this whole thing for us, and you could be a little more appreciative.
I kind of wanted to skip the museum too.
Hey,
I
but,
promised a
whoa.
friend that I'd check out all the exhibits.
Ugh, all of them?
You know, I'd like a chance to catch up with Rainbow Dash. Why don't we split up? We'll cover more ground that way, and
Fine. Oh. Oh, dear.
So, you and Clear Sky, huh?
Yo-ho.
she's great.
Good for
Honestly,
you.
I've never been happier. Which is why I need your help.
Oh, no, quick.
I don't know what any of this stuff is.
Oh,
What
poor
do you
guy.
See this? I don't know what it is.
It's a
mean?
buck ball.
What, and this? No idea.
It's a
It's
basket.
a basket. How do you not know what these are?
I'm not even 100% sure what bucking is. I literally know nothing about buckball
Aw,
or
poor
any
guy.
other sport.
Well, I figured you weren't the sportiest pony in Equestria.
But
Ouch.
Windsprint is,
guess.
and her dad was some big athlete too. I can't compete with that.
Aw. Oh, see?
I really want things with Clear Sky to work out, but if Wind doesn't like me, I might as well give up.
Aw, don't say that.
Why?
They're a family. Even if it's okay with Clear Sky, I wouldn't ask them to make me a part of it if Windsprint isn't on board.
Hi.
I thought if I could convince Wind I was some big buckball fan, we'd have something to bond over, but I'm pretty sure she's on to me.
Here,
Aw.
give it a shot. It's easy.
Oh, dear. Ugh. Ouch.
Yeah, I don't think she's fooled.
Could you talk to her? I mean, you're a famous sports pony. You'd know what to say. Maybe you could talk me up a little.
No problem.
Okay,
I've
wait.
totally got your flank.
Hi, dear. Could you help me, please? Thank you.
Trust me, the game's a lot harder to play with apples.
You play?
Who do you think taught them? Of course, being a Wonderbolt takes up most of my time, so
Yo.
I don't get to practice as much as I'd like.
Wait, you're Rainbow Dash? The Wonderbolt?
Aw.
Wow, my dad was a great player too.
You don't say. You know, Quibble's pretty sporty too.
Really? Are you serious?
If you say so.
Okay, this is not going
I
to
think
work.
I've seen enough of this museum for 3 Applejacks.
Okay,
Let's
good.
go watch some football!
Yay!
Sounds awesome. Oh, but first, I got you a little surprise.
Oh,
Oh,
a book.
a book.
Ugh.
Oh,
Darn
not
it.
just a book. It's a buckball almanac. This thing has every buckball fact and statistic ever recorded.
Wow.
Wow.
I
How
know.
did they fill
I
that
never
book?
realized there was so much math in buckball. I mean,
Really?
this game's got more numbers than ogres and oubliettes.
Uh-oh.
Thanks.
Thanks.
I guess I could hold it for you, you know, so you don't have to carry it.
Can we go to the game now?
Sure, honey.
Oh.
Listen, Q, this trip was a lovely idea and the book was sweet, but you don't have to try so hard.
Yo.
Everything's gonna be fine. Mwah.
Yo. Yes, listen to your sweetheart.
Even my presents are in the ball court.
Do you mean ballpark?
Do I? I don't know. One thing's
Poor
for sure,
guy.
Wind is never gonna like a pony like me.
Aww.
Of course she will. She just needs to see your sporty side.
I don't have a sporty side.
Every pony has a sporty side,
Are you
and
sure?
we're gonna find yours. By the end of the day, I am gonna turn you into the sportiest pony in Equestria.
Uh-oh. It's like, really? That sounds horrible. It's like, I don't like this plan. Ooh, yeah, it's like, ooh, this is tough. I mean, it's like, yeah, I mean, that's really tough. You know, it's like, oh, you know, it's like getting involved with a relationship with people who have kids is always hard. Ooh. Because yeah, this is kind of another kind of unusual episode in that, yeah, this is aimed more at the parents than it is the kids. Because yeah, this is in some ways a common thing that, you fall in love with somebody, they have kids already, and you obviously want to impress, you know, your special sun pony, but you also want to impress the kid because obviously you want to be accepted by them. But you know, it's always the whole thing. It's like, just be yourself. But but easier said than done. It's like, she loves sports. I hate sports. I don't know anything about sports. What is this? I don't even know what the buckball is. I'm impressed that there's so many statistics already. It's like, what, the sport just took off and stuff. It just got started. You know, it's like there shouldn't be that many statistics. And my brain is totally malfunctioning. It drives me crazy. But yeah, I don't know. It's like, yeah, it's like that's tough. It's like, obviously this is going to end in total disaster as it usually does, but of course we're going to fix things at the very last moment, so so it'll work out okay. But yeah, it's like, yes, listen to your sweetheart. It's like, don't try so hard. It's like, just be yourself and she'll love you, and she'll learn to love you eventually. Maybe. No, it'll be fine. You know, obviously, it's like she's not stupid. She can tell. It's like, he totally doesn't. He's totally not a sports pony. He doesn't know anything about this. So, but that's obviously not why. You know, but I mean, obviously, that's not why she doesn't like him. It's because, oh, you're trying to be my dad. Sort of a thing. I think that's probably what it comes down to. Again, that's complicated, and I think I'm gonna stop now before that's it's like, you're not my dad. It's like, you can't be my dad. It's tough, and that's tough. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna stop now because it's going into territory of I really don't have much experience with this, so I'm gonna stop now. So before I drive off a cliff. So yeah. But yeah, so this is gonna be an interesting but kind of awkward and kind of episode, as it kind of already is. But it is definitely great to see Quibble Pants be back. It's like, yeah, that guy looks familiar. I was just thinking, I wonder what his real main colors are. Or are these his real main colors, or is he different? It's like, he's never breaks character. You know, which, I don't know. Ugh, brain is definitely malfunctioning, and I'm hoping these commercials will be over in the next, like, 10 seconds or so, which they probably will be. Ah, dear, oh dear. Yes! I'm saved! And now we're gonna find out what happens next. Ooh, this could get ugly.
Look, I'm not saying it's a terrible idea, but it's a terrible idea. You can't turn me into an athlete. It's impossible.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but
Either
probably not
that
likely.
Or be yourself and bond with Wind over comic books and role-playing games.
You never know, she could like those.
I have a 17 charisma, right? Don't you think I tried? She doesn't even like daring do. She thinks she's not athletic enough.
Oh, really?
We
Sacrilege!
started on Operation Sportify ASAP.
We gotta do this right now.
To figure out what your
is
sporty
that?
side is, we just need to see what your skills are.
Okay.
Every pony's got something.
Alright.
Speed,
Whoa!
strength,
Put me down!
agility. Of course, some ponies can do it all.
Amazing. But what about me?
That's nice. That's
All right, we should probably start small.
okay.
I'll pass the ball to you, and you just pass it back to me.
Okay.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Alright, sounds easy enough. I'm sure it'll go horribly wrong. Why was they torture us so?
And bark ball!
You missed. Ow.
Okay.
Poor guy.
Maybe agility's not your thing. Ready?
If I say no, do I still have to run?
Yep.
Who's that? Oh.
Snails and I did so well with the autographs, we decided to expand. And these souvenirs are not going to sell themselves.
Remember, think speed.
Got it.
Speed,
On
fast.
your marks, get set.
Speed. Speed.
Prepare for ramming speed!
Speed, 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 speed.
Poor guy.
Woo! Okay, what a race, right?
No. What?
Oh, so much for speed.
Bummer.
This was fun, but I
Bye.
gotta get back to work.
Okay.
Come on, Quibble. You got this.
I got this.
Don't got this.
This is hopeless. I don't have any skills, not agility, not speed. I can't even lift more than one book, and I love
Bummer.
books.
If we had time to train, I know I could mold you into the perfect sports pony. Or at least a sportier pony.
Ouch.
Who knows how long that would take? I need to get Wynn to like me now.
Aww. I was thinking, you could just watch the game
Maybe
with
you're
her.
not the best athlete in Equestria.
No.
Or the most coordinated. Or the fastest. Or even a little bit strong.
I'm
Ow.
sorry, wait, is this supposed to be making me feel better? Because it's not.
But
Yeah.
none of that matters because I just figured out how to sportify you.
Oh, good. That is. Ugh. Wow. Nice.
And with that score, the stars of Team Ponyville advance to the next round. If they keep winning like this, they'll never get off the field.
Wow, the players from Ponyville are so good.
They sure are.
Quibble, where have you been? I was hoping we'd all watch the tournament together.
It's like, oh, you. Yes.
Oh, I've just been arranging for us to hang out with a few of my close friends from Team Ponyville. That is, if Wynn's up for it.
She's not too.
This is
It's like the
wonderful,
sweetheart's not too
Q,
keen.
But I still feel like you're trying too hard to get Wynn's approval.
This
Aww.
is so great. Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy are the best players out there.
Oh,
Well,
good.
you can thank Quibble. Wonderbolt's Bugball Stars. He's friends with the sportiest ponies around.
Oh,
so he must
good.
be pretty sporty too, right?
Ooh, so this is Quibble Pants. Rainbow Dash told us all about how you two spent a whole Daring Do convention geeking out together about books.
No, 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 no.
Even though at first she thought you were the most annoying fan pony she ever met, you two
Ow.
eventually became friends.
People were so hurtful in this episode.
I guess even sports ponies agree. Quibble's a pony you like more and more over time.
Yay.
Knowing sports ponies isn't the same as being one.
Ouch.
What's it like playing in front of all those fans?
You're actually standing in front of them right now.
I guess you'll find out.
What do you mean?
Yes, what do you mean?
Yeah, what are you doing?
I think it's time we told Wind about your next surprise.
What?
Q, Wind really doesn't need any more surprises.
Is it another book?
A, books are awesome, and B, this is way more awesomer than that. For the tournament halftime show, you and Quibble are gonna play a game of buckball against Team Ponyville.
What?
What?
Oh, you try to embarrass him in front of every pony. Oh. He's like, oh, ponies are so hurtful in this episode. It's definitely a thing of a little bit too much honesty. Oh. Yeah, I do have to say, the other thing is, like, unfortunately, I forgot all of their names. Oh, I'm really bad with names. It's like, you know, what was it? I really like the voice of that kid. I'm pretty sure whoever's voicing her is actually a real kid. It sounds like a real kid. So yo-ho. But anyway, I find that, wow, this is tough. It's like, oh no. It's like, you might have wanted to discuss this with him before you did that. It's like, okay, wait a minute. We've established that he can't do sports. He just can't. And stuff. So make him play against, you know, a star team in front of every pony else? It's like, man, what are you trying to do to this poor guy? Oh. And I was thinking, you know, it's like, you know, what does it mean to actually be a sports pony? Does that mean actually being an athlete or just being a fan? There's obviously plenty of people out there who love sports or are fans of sports, but absolutely can't play them. Which is fine, you know. Oh no, for some reason I was thinking, like, I'm a fan of this really cool animated show, but doesn't mean that I can make one. But anyway, enough of that. So, but yeah, I mean, I think the answer is he just has to spend time with her. It's like, you know, just hang with her doing something that she likes, even though you may not get it or be like thrilled about it. You know, just hanging with her is probably the answer. Because even the sweetheart says it. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, I don't remember her name, but yeah, it's like, even she says it, you know, I was hoping you'd spend time with us, which is ultimately how, you know, they're gonna eventually start to like him. It's like, okay, he's not, yeah, it's like, he's not my dad, but, you know, he's okay. You know, after you eventually learn him that he's actually okay. Okay, yeah, he's not interested in sports, the same things I am, like the way I used to be, but, you know, he's interested, but he's got other interesting things to, you know, and he's not such a bad guy. And I'm always tempted to look at this darn promo because I'm sure it can't be that bad. I think, but maybe next episode. Anyway, hopefully we will be back in after this commercial. After all this time, I've almost developed a sense for how long the commercials are. So, but still needs a little bit of work. But yeah, it's like, oh, I feel bad for poor Quibble Pants and all that, but we're about to find out what happens because we're back. No, this is definitely gonna be ugly. Oh, why, Rainbow? Why? Hi. Wah. Whoa. She's good.
You should probably stretch.
No amount of stretching is gonna make this okay. What were you thinking?
Yeah.
You wanted to impress Windsprint, and this just made sense.
Really? How does me making a fool of myself in front of her, Sky, and a billion buckball fans make sense?
Don't worry, I've got your flank. I already talked to Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy. They're totally gonna make you look good.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe this is the
Right.
absolute worst idea ever.
Mares and Stallions.
Well, that's
hold and
encouraging.
hold. Put your hooves together for today's halftime presentation as football's biggest stars take on a team of fans just like you.
Okay. This will be short. Wah. Okay. Come on. What do I do? Here, leg. Hey, what?
And
Wait a minute.
that's one for the Ponyville champs. Looks like these fans don't know what they signed up for.
Oh, poor ponies. It's like we're trying to make them win and they still lose. Nice save. Hi.
Oh no! Quibble's wide open and I'll never get there in time to block.
Oh, that ain't getting on kind of thick. Oh, poor guy. He missed.
Ooh, looks like our fan team needs to work on their passing.
Yes, they do. Poor guy. Ramming speed. I can get it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Yay! He actually kicked the ball into the
The fan team finally scores.
for the other
The
team.
other side.
Bummer.
That makes 3 Team Ponyville
Really?
win.
Really?
It
Okay.
says very clearly on page 647 of the expanded Buckball tournament rules that a goal is scored when an Earth Pony sends the ball into a basket, but it doesn't say which basket.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure every pony knows you're not supposed to score in the other team's goal.
But the rules don't say that. That goal is ours. It's only 2-1 and we
technicalities,
keep playing.
eh?
I don't want to. You're not a sports pony. It's not fun playing this game with you.
Oh, poor girl. I told
He's
you.
just trying to get her to like me.
I know, but I told you you didn't need to. You and I have to rethink all of this.
Oh, poor guy.
What are you doing out here?
Apparently, this book is as close to sports as I'll ever get.
Come on! That goal you scored for the other team was amazing!
Ugh.
Come on, Rainbow.
Thanks for trying, Rainbow Dash, but I think we can both agree the whole Sportify idea was a big flop.
What? We haven't even gotten started! I've got like
What?
7 more top-notch ideas to turn you into a
No.
super sporty pony!
Wynn's already made up her mind, and so have I. Time to throw up the towel.
No.
Throw in the towel. And that's
Whatever.
ridiculous! You can't just give up!
Wind and Sky deserve a pony they both like in their lives. Besides, Sky wants to rethink things, so I'm just beating her to the lunch.
It's
Don't do that.
beating her to the punch, and it's barely a sports reference. How do you not know that?
Because I don't know anything about sports! And pretending I did just made things worse.
So you should stop pretending! Look, you are terrible at sports. You're uncoordinated, slow, weak,
Oh.
Okay, again, not really making me feel better.
and you're completely clueless about anything having to do with athletics. But maybe I'm not the pony you should have come to for help.
Oh.
I wish we didn't even come here.
Quibble thought you'd like it.
Well, I don't. And I don't like him. Why do you like him?
Because he's kind and smart, and his
Aw.
friends certainly seem to care about him, which is always a good sign.
I don't care how many ponies care about him. They're not gonna make me forget about Dad.
Oh, sweetheart, I know
Aw.
Quibble's trying too hard, but he doesn't want you to stop loving your dad. He just wants you to like him. And I think maybe there's enough room in your heart to do both.
Hey there. Glad I found you because I have a confession to make. I know it's hard to imagine, but I'm really not all that sporty.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry I was trying so hard to convince you otherwise. I just really wanted us to get along, but I guess it backfired. Do you think we could start over? Maybe we could watch some of the tournament together and you could teach me some sports stuff?
Aw. Right attitude. Wow, where'd it go?
Okay, that's their goal.
I'll try to remember that if I ever decide to play buckball again. But I probably won't.
Yeah.
Oh, look, Pinkie Pie's gonna flip and triple bounce the ball into the goal.
Boing.
How did you know that?
It's right here. Pinkie flips and triple bounce bucks over 83% of her shots from the northwest section of the field when the wind is blowing from the east.
Huh. I guess this book's kind of cool after all.
Look, Sky, I know you're thinking of calling it quits between us, and after
Aw.
today, I don't blame you. But when did I just made a connection?
Calling it quits? What are you talking about?
Aw.
You said you wanted to rethink things.
Yeah, things like having your friend help you pretend to be a sports pony so Wind would like you.
Yeah.
What? I didn't. What?
Psych. I know, dear.
What?
No, I didn't.
Look what Quibble showed me. When
Aw.
Fluttershy flies higher than the other Pegasus, Pinky scores 92% of the time, and
Oh,
it just
good.
happened.
Wow. You better watch out or you're gonna start to like books.
I guess that wouldn't be so bad.
Yay.
Huh. Looks like you didn't need sportiness, famous ponies, or lavish gifts to bond with Wind after all.
Nope.
Technically, he still needed to buy her the book, but that's it.
Oh, well. Aw, that was nice. And as always, thank you to hardworking people for working so hard on the show. Yo! Oh, it's just so beautiful. Dun, dun, dun. So that was Common Ground. And it's just so touching seeing relationships work out. Yes! It's like there's hope for us yet. Yes! Yeah, I like that. It was definitely like, oh, look, she actually is interested in books. It's exactly what the title of this episode is, like, Common Ground. It's like, okay, yeah, he may not know anything about sports, but he does know about statistics. You can combine statistics and sports, and look, we have something in common. Yes! That was really good, because, yeah, this is such a difficult situation. It's like you're falling in love with this pony that already has a kid who loved her dad, and now you're basically stepping in to try to effectively replace him. Or at least that's how the kid feels. Like, you're trying to replace my dad, no! And obviously, that's tough. Obviously, he's not trying to replace her dad, he just wants her to like him. As always, it's like, just be yourself. It's like, you have to pretend to be somebody else. It's just not gonna work out. But of course, as always, it's not as easy as that. I really like these two ponies. They're so on the ball. It's like, come on, dear. I know what you were doing this entire time. And I told you not to, but you kept on doing it. She's not fooled by anything that Quibble is trying to do. And he's like, that's good. And she's trying to be understanding. It's, don't give up, Quibble. It's like, she still loves you. It's just she wants you to rethink you trying to go to your friends to try to help you fix this for you. It's like, no, just be yourself and spend time with them and everything will be fine and you'll find common ground. And I like that. Yeah, it's not about, oh, meeting fancy ponies or buying expensive gifts. It's like, no, it's just being there for those ponies and spending time with them so that eventually they learn the good things and the things that they do have in common with you, and then you can form a new bond. It seems to be a common theme within this season. It's the ending of one thing and it's the beginning of another. It's like that relationship with the father is over, but this is a new relationship that you're beginning with this other pony, and you should give them a chance, because you never know, maybe you'll actually like them. But at the same time, of course, that relationship with Dad will never go away, but this is a whole new relationship that you're beginning with this other pony. That doesn't mean that that relationship with the father is completely over and that she should just forget about her father, but it just means that this is a new relationship that you're beginning with this person, and you should give them a chance. And I kind of like that, so yo! This was kind of a difficult episode, but it was really cool in the end, and I like it, and it is kind of cool to see Buckball turning into this big, equestrian-wide sport and all that. Yeah, and it was also kind of weird that, yeah, this does feel like this is more aimed at the parents and the adults. Ooh, I was just thinking, if you're the kid, you might still learn something. It's like, this person that's falling in love with your parent is not trying to replace her old parent. This is a new parent, and they just want you to like them. They're not an enemy to be destroyed that's trying to replace your old parent. They're a new person that's hopefully that if you get to know, you might actually like. So you should give them a chance, and who knows, maybe you might actually like them. So actually, there is something for the kids for this episode, so I like that. This is definitely an episode that you can think a lot about. It's kind of heavy, but I really liked what it was trying to do, and it was just so nice seeing relationships work out. It's like, no, Quibble, don't give up on her. She's the girl of your dreams. She doesn't want to ditch you. She just wants you to be yourself and not have Rainbow Dash try to help you. There's almost a sub-lesson in that, too. It's like, you know what, you're having problems with your special sun pony and their kids. It's like, you shouldn't be turning to other ponies, you have to work it out with them. It's like, no other pony can fix this for you, you have to work it out with them. Sometimes turning to your friends for help is a good idea, and in cases like this, sometimes it's a bad idea, so... As always in life, there are no absolutes. There's not always do this or always do that. Sometimes you have to do that, and sometimes you have to do that. And the difficult bit is knowing when to do what, so... Oh dear, but overall I really liked this episode. I really liked what I was trying to do. And even though it was kind of hard, I don't think it was too heavy. I thought it was just the right amount of heaviness, but you know, there's a little bit of fun here or there once in a while, and overall I liked it. And once again, it's like, just be yourself. Trying to be somebody else just never works. So I really like this episode. I like what it's trying to do. So yo! And it was definitely great to have Quibble Pants back. Yo! So, I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, thank you for commenting, liking, and subscribing, and until next time, this is Blue Star. Stay strong, and pony on. Blue Star out.